Hey fam, and tonight we're going to make some chicken nuggets that you don't have to buy at the fast food restaurant. We're going to make them right in the house. Go ahead and get you some chicken breast. And as you can see here, I'm taking the food processor and grinding the chicken up. But y'all know y'all can do that? The same way if you want to make some chicken burgers. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this chicken ground up. You see I have to do it in batches because I'm using the little processor today. But it's not going to take no time. We're going to come back and season the chicken up. Now, because we making chicken nuggets don't mean they don't have to be seasoned up, y'all. So we still going to go ahead and give them some flavor. As you can see, the seasonings that we're using, your regular old everyday seasonings. But we going to make it taste good, okay? Alright, y'all. So don't skimp out on the seasonings. You know, we're not going to measure. We just going to add it until we feel like it's okay. But if you need the measurement, just add a big old tablespoon of everything and you should be good. So if you've made patties before, salmon patties before, or anything that needs to hold its shape, you're going to add some flour to it. Or you can add the eggs, but today we're going to use the flour. And you're just going to go ahead and mix this flour up until it just blends in where you can't see it anymore. So keep mixing. It's going to look like a big old chicken dough ball in a minute. So here goes the fun part, the best part, but not the main part. We're going to make our own soda. This batter that we're going to dip the chicken nuggets into needs to be light and airy. So we're going to use our soda stream and make our own soda. But if you don't have this, you can use some club soda. But we thought this would be a fun idea to just go ahead and add this into our batter since we have it. And this was Sprite. The good thing with this soda stream is you can buy the different flavors and make your own flavor sodas. So that's really cool. So it doesn't look like much now, but you got to let it sit for just a quick second, let all the carbon stay in it, and then take it off. But once you take it out and pour it in something, it's going to look just like the soda. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and make the batter for the nuggets. Now, it's not just going to be a basic flour batter. We're going to have to add some liquid to this. So you're going to start out with some flour and some cornstarch. That's going to make it nugget crispy. And then you're going to add the baking powder to give it a little rise in the pan once we fry it so it can poof up and not be flat. It's not just going to look like a fried chicken breast. And you're still going to season it up to give it some flavor. So some of the same seasonings that we use to season the chicken with, we're going to use just that. Now look here, we added the soda stream. You can see it bubble right on up. Go ahead and mix it up. It's going to start to look like pancake batter. That's what you want to see. Today we're going to use the duck fat to fry the chicken nuggets in. This duck fat is really good to fry because it does hold a high heat without your food burning. Now here's the controversial part that I had to go back and forth with Daddy about. He doesn't like big pieces of chicken, you know, with like chicken wings or, you know, just anything in general. So the sizing to these nuggets will vary based on how you like your meat. So in my version, I thought this was a good size chicken nugget, but Daddy said it was way too big. You'll see how it looks at the end. But you're going to go ahead and drench it in your batter. Make sure it's coated on all the sides and make sure your grease is really hot. That was another reason why you have to add the flour to the chicken is when you dip it into the batter, it won't fall apart. So here I am now trying to experiment on a different type of shape. I tried to get the type of shape where the nuggets look like how they come out the frozen chicken nugget bag that you buy from the grocery store. It's the longer shaped nugget. So as you can see, I'm just trying to mold it in place. So this is going to be a practice type of dish, you know, trial and error. You're just going to have to keep perfecting the shape. But don't worry, we're going to get it towards the end. So just keep watching. Go ahead and dip it in the batter. Ooh, it looks really nice right here. Alright, y'all. So by this time, the third time of trying to get this shape right, Daddy came in the kitchen. He like, listen, why is these nuggets still so big?
Yeah, there you go. Just flatten that out a little bit. A little bit too much meat on there.
So I was thinking that with the amount of meat that I was taking, that the chicken would shrink in the pan. That's why I was taking, you know, those bigger sizes of meat out. But Daddy is saying, no, you start out with a small amount of chicken. This was actually harder than it looks to make some daggone nuggets, the actual nugget size that comes from McDonald's or Chick-fil-A. So as you can see, this amount of chicken is the perfect amount compared to where we started from. It looked like a big old baseball compared to now. It looked like a quarter size piece of chicken. So this is the amount that you want to have it like a real chicken nugget that you would get from like McDonald's or Chick-fil-A. In the pan, as it's frying, it even looks different compared to how the previous ones looked. It looks like a chicken nugget. It done pooped up, it's browning up nicely, and it's crispy. Grab you a sauce cup. Tonight we're going to use this sweet chili sauce to dip your nuggets in, but just use your favorite sauce. And they actually look like nuggets, don't they? Thanks to Daddy, because the mama was over here struggling with this video. Yes, it was a lot harder than what I thought it would be to get that sizing right of the actual nuggets, but don't worry, we got it done. And then let me show you what it looks like on the inside once you take a bite. Go ahead and try this recipe for your kids or anyone that loves chicken nuggets in your house. That way you can save some money. You don't have to buy a whole combo meal with the fries and the drink. If you just want the nuggets, there you go.